Hi folks, this is Red coming to you with another bedtime story, and this particular one is about, I guess it's about a lot of people, but Joe Lombardo's in it. Actually I printed the book, I believe, but anyway, I had a product, one of my businesses, it was called Rush, and I kind of invented it. But at any rate, we were trying to sell it. And Joey said, make sure it goes into all of our places. You know, any place it's connected, go to. Well, I was getting a door shut on me by a lot of people. They just didn't want to do anything. So he said, fill a motto with me. And this was late in the evening. And we went out on Manheim Road. And we went to see Sammy Sokola. And Sammy had a couple, two or three, pornography shops out there, and we walked into the shops and we found each one. They were on the left-hand side of the road as we were going south, and he bought like 10 gross. There was 144 bottles in a gross, but he bought a substantial amount, a lot of it. And so as we went along, we were finished and we were on our way back. There was a man that was in like the ditch on the opposite side of the street, and I was going north, and we could see him. He was in a pea coat, and he had a stocking cap that was very dark, and you could barely see him at the nighttime. And I noticed the time, it was about 1:30, quarter to 2 in the morning, and so he waved us down, and I pulled over, and it turned out to be Joey Lombardo. And so he said hi, and he said, what are you guys doing out here? And I told him, and Phil looked real upset. Phil was scared to death. He really was. And so as we left, I was driving, and as we left, Phil said, uh-oh, we did it now. I said, what do you mean? He said, you can bet your life if he's dressed like that and he's out here at this time of the morning, we walked in on something. I don't know what it is. And he was really upset over it. I mean, all he did was all the way back to Racine Avenue when I dropped him off, he was just saying, what's going to happen now? He was really worried about it. I really wasn't that worried about it. I mean, Joe seemed very nonchalant. And so maybe a couple days later, a week later or so, we were sitting out by the pool at the spot by Jimmy Kozlos, and Joey was there, and he said, did you make any good sales? I said, yeah, it worked out real good. I said, just Phil was scared to death. We were in the wrong spot at the wrong time. I said, I hope I didn't interrupt you. And he burst out laughing. He thought it was so funny. He said, no, you didn't interrupt me. And I said, well, we just talked back and forth. And so he finally told me, he said, I didn't ask him what he was doing out there. It was none of my business. I didn't want to know. But he said, you caught me just after my rolling crap game. And so it was kind of a joke because Phil wasn't that sharp. Like I said, we called him the brain. And he was Jimmy Kozlos' father-in-law. So at any rate, that's my bedtime story for this evening. And if you want to order my book, right now it's only available at my website, redwemette.com, redwemette.com. And it's an autograph version until it gets back up on Amazon and other things. But it's still an autograph version. If you've ordered for me, tell me what you want me to put in it, or you buy it, order it from me. Tell me what you want me to put in it, and I'll be glad to do it. I'll make it out to you and sign it. And in the meantime, have a great evening, folks. God bless you.